One day I will vote at the Oscars, so to get practicing, I'm going to give you guys my picks if I was an Oscar voter this year. But first, my name's Josiah, and if you love all things film and TV, then drop me a follow. Starting with Best Actor, and I think despite the controversy right now, I would have voted for Timothée Chalamet for his role in Marty Supreme. I just think he was the best in this category. I think Ethan Hawke and Michael B. Jordan are right up there for me, but my vote would go to Timmy. But for Best Actress, it's simple, it's Jessie Buckley. Best Supporting Actor, I would have voted for Sean Penn. Not only do I think he's the best in this category, I actually think he gives the best performance in One Battle After Another. But I would also vote for Tiana Taylor in Supporting Actress, who I think is stunning in those first 20 minutes. Best Director is not PTA's year for me. I would have voted for Ryan Coogler. I think what he does with Sinners is phenomenal. And speaking of Sinners, I would give it Best Casting. I do think One Battle After Another has an amazing cast and sentimental value as 4 Oscar-worthy performances, but I think all round I would go for Sinners. And sticking with the theme, I would also give Sinners original screenplay, although Blue Moon is right behind it. My vote for adapted screenplay would go to One Battle After Another. For international feature, I'm not going for sentimental value, I'm not going for The Secret Agent, but I would go for one of the most important films of last year, one I would definitely recommend going to watch, The Voice of Hin Rajab. And for animated feature, I wouldn't go for K-pop Demon Hunters, my vote would go to Zootopia 2. Cinematography is not easy. I think Sinners is a beautiful film, but Train Dreams, it's just on another level, it's so good. In costume design, production design, and hair and makeup, I would vote for Frankenstein. I don't necessarily think the movie's great, but I think it's very undeniably good in those categories. Visual effects, another easy one, I would vote for Avatar Fire and Ash. Sound isn't so simple. I would go for F1, I think F1's the favourite, but I think One Battle After Another is right behind it. For best original score, I would go for Ludwig Göransson's score in Sinners, so good. Original song, I love Golden. I don't mind if Golden wins, but I would go for I Lied to You from Sinners, and for Miles Caton, that man deserves an Oscar. And finally, best picture, if you haven't picked up on it by now, Sinners was my film of the year, and I would 100% have voted for Sinners. That's my ballot if I was an Oscar voter. I'd love to know your thoughts on my picks, and please let me know in the comments who you would vote for if you were an Oscar voter.